Okay, that was a quick turnaround. Hopefully we didn't lose too many folks with the slow jam going a little over. But here we are at the mid-tempo. Cool. Welcome. Thank you for being here, those who are coming back from the slow jam and who are good and warmed up with me and had a wonderful set of songs of remembrance and reflection on 2023 and other things in our lives. And here we are on the mid-tempo set, and I will check on the live streams and then we'll see. We'll get into it. So let's see if it's working, and we'll take it from there. All right, our first song on this set is Time Changes Everything, and this is a brand new one for the Playalong Jams. Never done this song before that I can remember, but you know, I could have saved it for the new year, new songs and tunes 17th, but you know what? I just thought this was a good one to do tonight because it's going to set the tone for things that we want to let go of in the new year and things we want to take in the new year. And this is as good a song about that as has ever been written. Of course, this is about a love story or a forsaken love or an unrequited love. We'll bring this back for Valentine's Day too, of course. But I just thought this was a good song to start this mid-tempo jam with. And it's a song from Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys originally. At least as far as I understand, that is the source. You know, in the Western swing style. And of course, Bill Monroe did a version of it, a more bluegrassy version. And we're gonna kind of do, you know, the bluegrass version here, because this is a Playalong Bluegrass jam. And in the spirit of the good old times and things that we are remembering and reflecting on here, I got the old guitar out, the old Martin, because I'm back at the old home place in Hamul, California, and the guitar was sort of living here for the last few months. So I got old Red back, the 53 Martin, and wearing my late stepdad Bernie, who passed away 14 years ago in this house, got his old plaid flannel on. So thinking about old Bern, thinking about those we've lost, and thinking about some of the good times we've had as well. So here we go. Time Changes Everything. I'm going to find a tempo, and then I'll run you through it. Very, very simple song, but being like a Western swing kind of thing, you can really, you know, you can rearrange it and make it swing, as the song itself says. So here we go. It's in the key of G. 1 and a 1 and a 5. 5 and 5 and a 1. 1 and 1 and a 4 and 4. 1 and a 5 and 1. That would be how I might kick it off. So whatever you're feeling, if you want to swing it up or if you want to grass it up, here's your chance. Kick us off on Time Changes Everything in the key of G. 1, 2, 2, 3. There was a time that I thought of no other, and we sang our own love's refrain. Our hearts beat as one while we had our fun, but time changes everything. When you left me, my poor heart was broken. Seemed that our romance was in vain, but the dark clouds are gone and there's blue skies again, for time changes everything. I got it. Forgot you. Mother Nature does wonderful things. I guess that it's true for me and for you, 'cause time changes everything. Play. You can change the words of an old song, rearrange it and make it swing. I never thought I could stop loving you, but time changes everything. Me then you. So good luck to you and God bless you. I can't say I won't love again, but you've gone your way and now I'll go mine, for time has changed everything. Fun. Well, I was trying to swing it up a couple times there. I don't know if you were as well. Just a great song. Okay, Footprints in the Snow. Speaking of remembrances and reflections on 2023, this is just one more chance to get Footprints in the Snow in. And this is our winter special, right? So that's all. And I keyed it down from last time I tried this up in D, which was kind of tricky for my sort of mid-range voice. So we're in the key of C. Here's how it goes. 1 and a 1 and 1 and a 4, 5 and 5, 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and 1 and a 4, 5 and 5 and a 1, 1, 1 and a 5. might go. Something like that. Okay, so however you're feeling it, and we got no snow here, I'll tell you that, but maybe where you are, you got some snow outside. And again, okay, another part of the theme, he's reflecting on this love of his who is gone by the end of the song. So just another thing to tie in with the theme here. All right, enough talking, enough tuning, let's play. Kick us off on Footprints in the Snow in the key of C. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Some folks like the summertime when they can stroll about. Strolling through the meadow green is pleasant, there's no doubt. Just give me the wintertime when the snow's on the ground, for I found her when the snow lay on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow, found her little footprints in the snow, Lord. Bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow lay on the ground. I got it. I stopped in to see her, it was a big round moon. Her mother said she just stepped out, but be returning soon. I picked up her footsteps and I traced them in the snow, and I found her when the snow lay on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow, found her little footprints in the snow, Lord. Bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow lay on the ground. Play. Now she's up in heaven with the angel band. Someday I'll go and meet her in that promised land. Every time the snow falls and bring back memories, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow, I found her little footprints in the snow, Lord. Bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. Okay, still an ambitious vocal for me. It's just a wide range on that one. It gives you some appreciation for Bill Monroe and what a voice he had. And I think he was up in E or something on that. It was a good bit higher. Okay. Wonderful. So we got some folks chiming in. Let us know where you are, how you're doing, what you are thinking about at this time of year, what you would like to pick up in the new year, what you'd like to let go of from this year, and what you're playing right now and where you are. It's nice to hear from everybody. And we're going to do Willow Creek Dam, which is a song of of reflection on a great loss of a place due to the construction of a dam, which is something I feel passionately about. There's some dams out there that make sense for flood control, hydroelectric power, etc., irrigation, but most of the 30,000 plus dams in this country really don't make any sense, and they were a big money grab by the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation and the Army Corps of Engineers. If you want to know more about this, read the book Cadillac Desert. And I'll sing you the song that I learned from the Country Gentlemen on their album Remembrances and Forecasts, right? And this is the sad, sad story about this place that was lost when Willow Creek Dam was built. I'm not sure if this is a true story or a real place. Maybe someone out there knows and can chime in on it. But the singer of the song is quite crestfallen about the construction of this dam and the home that he is losing. He or she, they. I'm going to crank this up a tad bit. Let's see. On Willow. This is one we sing on the river quite a bit. A favorite among the guides at Adrift. Okay, keep it nice and easy mid-tempo. This one goes 1 and 4 and 5 and a 1, 4, 4 and a 1. 1 and 4 and 5 and a 1, 4 and 5 and a 1. That's the verse, and that's what we pick on. The chorus goes to the 4 chord. 4, back to 1. 4, 4 and a 1. It's all 4, 1 chorus. 4, 4 and a 1. And a 4 and 4 and a 1. Okay? So, my kickoff would go something like 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So kick us off with that melody, and we'll do Willow Creek Dam in the key of C, and remember all of the beautiful places that were lost to dams, including Hetch Hetchy, Glen Canyon, and many, many others. Here you go. Kick us off on Willow Creek Dam in the key of C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. In the big pine woods on Willow Creek Mountain, 'twas there I was raised to be a man. And it seems all the good things most fond in my memory are tied to that Willow Creek land. Another verse. The big dozer rumbles on Willow Creek Mountain, the saw steals the life from the trees. And the water is rising on Willow Creek Mountain from the dam they said had to be. So damn the man that dams up the river, and damn the man who drowned the life I've known. Damn the world that's so ever-changing, for it's robbed me of my Willow Creek home. I got it. The black smoke is rising on Willow Creek Mountain from the ashes that once was my home. They moved Daddy's grave off of Willow Creek Mountain to a strange ground that he's never known. bluegrass man. So damn the man that dams up the river, and damn the man who drowned the life I've known. Damn the world that's so ever-changing, for it's robbed me of my Willow Creek home. Play. River, and damn the man who drowned the life I've known. Damn the world that's so ever-changing, for it's robbed me of my Willow Creek home. Yes, it's robbed me of my Willow Creek home. I sneaked a little tag in there for you. I forgot to do the symbol, but there you go. Powerful. They moved Daddy's grave off of Willow Creek Mountain. That's trying to get to you there with that verse. I don't know who wrote the song, but again, I learned it from that Country Gentleman album from 1970 something, 71 or 72, I think, maybe, with young Ricky Skaggs. I mean, it was a stacked lineup. It's Charlie Waller, of course, the singer. I believe Bill Yates was the bass player. Young Doyle Lawson, young Ricky Skaggs, young Jerry Douglas are all in the band at that time. Well worth checking out. I've got that one on vinyl. Okay, how's everyone doing out there? We've got, wow, what's happening here? There it is. Okay, on Facebook land, hello Lenny Stanek, love you too, nice to see you. Hello, Colin Burns, still hanging out late in the UK and enjoying the picking. Awesome. Thank you both for being here. In YouTube land, Sandy, the Great 48 Jam in January 4th through 7th in Bakersfield. Oh, very cool. Earl Squire, tribute to Earl at the Buck Owens Crystal Palace on what would have been his 100th birthday. Saturday, January 6th. Cool. Well, thank you, Sandy. All right, anyone who's around this section of California and wants to go to the Great 48 Jam in Bakersfield, there you go. The dates are January 4th through the 7th. I will be in Colorado next week. I'm just flying in for one gig with Billy Failing Band at the Aggie Theater, January 4th. And that's a co-bill with the Fretliners, who are really smoking these days. So I'm going to be out in Colorado for a day, and we'll see after that if I might make it up to Bakersfield. Okay, Parrish French says, Happy New Year from Hazel Dickens Country. All right, very cool. Thank you, Parrish. West Virginia, I take it. Dave Schmidt, great version of Time Changes Everything for the last time with Merle Haggard on vocals. Oh, nice. Yeah, of course, Haggard was a big proponent of Bob Wills' music and as good a singer as ever lived. Sage Helperman, hello Sage on the Helperman tube. Hello SCFB, that's Scott, I believe, in Flagler Beach. And hello John Boy, picking the mandolin in Kansas City. Christopher Henry, the Iron Man of the mandolin himself. And Ava York, we'll be at the Great 48, very cool. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Ava, for being here. And here's Nina on Facebook. Thanks, Nina. Yeah, I'm digging this theme. And we're going to move on with Auld Lang Syne. Now, we've been doing this one for the last couple sessions, but I just wanted to do it again, get everyone set for New Year's. So you can play this one and maybe sing it with your families. And I've kind of had an idea with this. I just went back and checked out my YouTube video from a couple years back, and it's really, really good. I'm like, wow, I did a great job on that. Every now and then you can pat yourself on the back for something, right? I didn't remember, I was just kind of jamming. I was really careful, and I kind of, really practiced it up. And anyway, looking back at that, I'm like, wow, that was quite an excellent version. And it is in G position, capo 2. So key of A, working out of G position. But what I want to do this time is get you going out of C position also. Because this way you can have it in 2 different chord positions, practice it up, because your singing key might not be the key of G or the key of A, right? It's going to be too high for me. So I found that out of C position, capoed up to like the key of D or the key of E would be my key for singing the song. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to practice it out of both keys. We're going to play it twice through, all the way through in the key of A, and then we're going to play it twice through, all the way through in the key of D. So we'll modulate to the 4, to the key of the 4 once we get through it. But let me run you through here in the key of A first. So it goes 1 and 1 and 5 and 5, 1 and 1 and 4, and 1 and 1 and 5 and 5, 6 minor, 4 and 1, and then quick 4, 4, 1 and 1 and 5 and 5, and 1 and 1 and 4, and 1 and 1 and 5 and 5, 6 minor, 4 and 1. Okay, so those are the changes. I will kick it off and play it all the way through, and then you'll play it all the way through, then I'll play it again all the way through, and then you'll play it again all the way through. And then we'll modulate to the key of D and do the same thing. I'll play it all the way through, then you, then me, then you again. So twice through in the key of A, twice through in the key of D. Okay? Auld Lang Syne, which I believe means long time past, or something like that, or old times past. So this is why we sing that on New Year's, right? As another song of reflection and remembrance. So here we go. I'm going to take it easy on you on the tempo because I want everybody to be able to access this as a song I just believe everyone should know. Here we go. Auld Lang Syne in the key of A, first 2 times, and then we'll modulate to the key of D for the next 2 times. Here I go, kicking it off. Let's sing it one time. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and the days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Cool. Well, D is still too low for me to sing it. I would capo it up to E or maybe F. But anyway, now you got two different chord positions to find your singing key out of, at least all you guitar players. And everyone else who doesn't play guitar knows how to transpose, right? All you non-capo instruments, you don't have trouble moving from one key to another. Okay, let's see. What do we got next? Greenville Trestle. All right. Ava had requested this a while back. I think the actual title is Greenville Trestle High. I just call it Greenville Trestle. And of course, Doc Watson, on his version, which I learned it from, sings Greenville Trestle. But this one is a song about remembering the old railroad days and the Greenville Trestle not having the trains on it that it used to. And the singer of the song is reflecting on missing the sound of the old trains. And that's a theme. That's a real thing. Of course, Norman Blake is a champion of songs where he blames the interstate system and the big trucks for stealing away his railroad. Okay, which is true. Okay, here we go. Greenville Trestle High. And we're going to be right about this tempo. It goes like this, in the key of E. 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1. 1 and a 1 and a 5. 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1. 1 and 5, 4, 1. So that's the verse. And then the chorus is 4, 4 and 1. 1, 1 and a 5. 1 and a 1 and a 4, back to 1. 1 and 5 and 4 and 1. So here's how I might kick it off. 1, 2, 3. That. But the chorus is fun to play over too. So here's what we're going to do. You'll kick us off on the verse, all the way through that verse like I just played. And then I'll sing a verse chorus, and then I'll play the verse, and then pass it on to you to play over the chorus changes, okay? So that'll be the first round of breaks, and then I'll sing another verse chorus, and then you take the verse on the next round of breaks and pass it on to me to the chorus changes, up to the 4 chord. Okay, here we go. Kick us off on Greenville Trestle in the key of E. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I remember as a boy how in wonderment and joy I'd watch the trains as they go by. and the whistle's lonesome sound you could hear for miles around as they moved across that Greenville Trestle high. But the whistles don't sound like they used to. Lately, not many trains go by. Hard times across this land mean no work for the railroad man, and the Greenville Trestle now don't seem so high. On the riverbank I'd stand with a cane pulled in my hand and watch the freight trains up against the sky, with a black smoke trailing back as they moved along the track that ran across that Greenville Trestle high. But the whistles don't sound like they used to. Lately not many trains go by. Hard times across this land mean no work for the railroad man, and the Greenville Trestle now don't seem so high. Play. I'll take the chorus. When the lonesome whistles whine, I get rambling on my mind. Lord, I wish they still sounded that way. As I turn and head for home, hear them rumble low and long toward the sunset at the close of day. But the whistles don't sound like they used to. Lately, not many trains go by. Hard times across this land mean no work for the railroad man, and the Greenville Trestle now don't seem so high. Said hard times across this land mean no work for the railroad man, and the Greenville Trestle now don't seem so high. Okay. On that one and Willow Creek Dam, I play these songs regularly. Those are a couple that are in my regular repertoire. And I tag them automatically, so forgive me for not cueing the tag there. It was just second nature. Good song. And here's Lonesome Fiddle Blues, and this is just because, you know, we still got this big moon out there. It's waning now, but it was quite an event in my awareness. This full moon in Cancer. It was the Cold Moon, I think it was called. And a lot of people have had some serious emotions around this full moon in Cancer. And that's okay. But it just, this song, I was trying to find tunes that had themes of reflection and remembrance. There really aren't that many tunes that necessarily carry that sentiment, but this one I just thought is a good, it's a good tune in a minor key that has that lonesome kind of feeling that many might be feeling around this big full moon and other events in your life, of course. And also remembering Vassar Clements, who composed the tune. And I had a lot of fun jamming on this one last time in the Fast Jam, and I figured this was also a good opportunity to give her a go in the mid-tempo. So here's how we'll do it. In the key of D minor, I'm just gonna like say the chords because the number system gets a little confusing on this one because it has so many chords on it. But I'll just run you through the chords real quick, saying the chord names: D minor, C, D minor, D, C, A7, D minor. Again. D minor, C, A7, D, G, D major, E, A, back to the A chord. And then at the end, instead of tagging it, we'll do this. And then end on the D major chord. And I think that's the way Lonesome Newgrass Revival, right? Anyway, you'll hear that arrangement at a lot of jams. So let's play it 3 times through. Me, you, me, you, me, you. And then we'll do that ending thing. Here we go. Lonesome Fiddle Blues in memory of the great Vassar Clements in D minor. Fun. I like doing a lot of that chromatic stuff. I'm going for the Vassar thing. He had that, whatever his lick was, it must lay out a certain way on the violin. And I've had futile attempt after futile attempt to replicate that on the guitar, and I've never quite figured it out. But I like to do lots of little chromatic stuff in honor of Vassar, because he liked that kind of thing. And Vassar always named his tunes. He gave credit to his wife, Millie Clements, because she was his muse. I think that's very sweet. So she is credited for the composition of that tune. And what else was I about to say about that? I don't remember. Okay, moving on. Oh, music trivia. That's what I was going to say. Okay, what do you call that when you're in a minor key the whole time and then you end it on the major chord? The parallel major chord. So here I am, all the song in D minor, and then on the very last note I hit a D major. What do we call that? You got it. Picardy third. We ended that with a Picardy third. Okay. Love of the Mountains. This is for my friend Deb Pavick, who requested this originally, and I'm so glad she did. This is a couple years ago, or several years ago, because it reminded me of what a cool song this is, and it's made its way into my standard repertoire. And Lost and Found, I believe, is the source recording, and we're in the key of B flat. And I included this song just because it's a fond reminiscence in the song of the singer's parents and their love of the mountains, and they're both buried there by the old cabin in 2 graves on the hillside, etc. So this is just a neat song of reflection and remembrance that sort of speaks for itself. So we'll do this one and then one more on the mid-tempo jam, and I hope you hang out with me for the fast tempo coming up. And thank you all for being here. I know I kind of expected it to maybe be a thin house tonight, so to speak. You know, a lot of folks are out at concerts. There's events, family things, holiday stuff. So I'm just glad we got to squeeze this in this holiday week, because of course New Year's is a Monday, and then I have plans the following Monday. So we're going to reconvene on the 15th, Monday, January 15th, with new songs and tunes for the new year. So I've already received some fun requests, and go ahead and send those in on a message or an email. I don't see all the comments. I don't really dig through all those on the jam, but shoot it to me in a message either on Facebook, Instagram, email, and I will receive it, and I will consider that for the next round. Key of B flat, it goes 1 and 4 and 1, 5 and 4 and 1, 1 and 4 and 1, 5 and 4 and a 1. My kickoff might go. So here you go, kick us off on Love of the Mountains in the key of B flat. B flat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Two trees on the hillside of a mountain, always reaching up toward the sky, remind me of my mama and my papa, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now a bright moon shining in the valley, and oh, Papa used to talk about the young days when he and Mama first settled there. He talked that he and Mom first shared together there. Now a bright moon shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by the cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. Play. The burning of the green wood on the fireplace, the falling snow around the redbud tree, the branches on the laurel by the creek bed, and the rippling waters of the gentle stream. Now a bright moon shining in the valley, and a old wagon leans against this stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by the cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. My mom and dad are resting there today. Love it. I might have gotten the second and third verses mixed up, but I don't care. The story still tells itself either way. I'm starting to feel the wear and tear a little bit, but I'm feeling good to sing this song here in the key of B. And this is just another, I don't know, a song of hope. This is a song that has reflective elements of it. You know, memories I keep within my heart, etc. And hoping that the blue moon will again turn to gold. So an appropriate one for this giant waning gibbous moon out there. And while we get ready for this, I'll do one last check-in. Hello, Ann Sibley. Aw, hello, Ann. Great to hear from you. Ann and Pete Sibley, who have it's just a wonderful duet act and great songs. Hello, Mom, watching from Vicky's. All right, there's a dinner party that I'm missing out on to be with you here, but that's fine. And yep, Julie. Hello, Julie Rue. Hello, Nina. Yeah, Love of the Mountains and B flat. Okay, so this is, yep, before we do this song, I'll tell you about a few things. One is that I will be 1 week from tonight at the Aggie Theater in Fort Collins, Colorado, performing with the Billy Failing Band. And we are in a co-bill with the Fretliners, one of the hottest bands in Colorado right now. And you'll be hearing a lot about the Fretliners, I'm sure. Oh, again, that's our tempo for Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again. There's still a 50% off sale at Artist Works. And there's something really important I was going to tell you about. Oh, yeah. There is still room on these River Wondergrass launches, right? I'll be with Lori Lewis in June on the Yampa River, 5-day free and wild Yampa. Hopefully we'll have some high water like we did last season. And then Picking on the Dead, July 5th through the 8th. Lots of other River Wondergrass launches. Some of them are sold out, and most of them probably will sell out, so jump on that. There's links at my website, etc., adrift.com/River Wondergrass. You can find them through the Winter Wondergrass sites and all that stuff as well. We got Winter Wondergrass coming up first weekend of March in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, first weekend of April in Palisades, Tahoe. That's Winter Wondergrass Tahoe. And then we got Baja Winter Wondergrass, which is a couple weeks after that, late April. And then we'll be on the River Wondergrass. So I am not an official employee of Bonfire Entertainment, but I am just a mainstay at these festivals, and they're the way that I got to the river for the River Wondergrass launches and all that. So I am going to be at all these events, and they're events that I'm promoting. Okay, here we go. Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again goes in the key of B. 1 and 1 and a 5. 5 and 5 and a 1. 1 and 1 and a 5. And a 4 and a 5 and a 1. Might kick off and go. Cleaner than that, I would prefer, but those are good notes to play on the kickoff. However you're feeling it, just get the melody in there. It could be. And that would be quite musical against the rhythm that I'm playing. So whatever you got here, kick us off on When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again in the key of B. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Memories I keep within my heart, memories that make my heart grow cold. But in dreams they'll live again, sweetheart, when my blue moon again will turn to gold. When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow drives the clouds away. When my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back within my arms to stay. So your kisses were made for only me, but in dreams they'll live again, sweetheart. But my golden moon is just a memory. When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow turns the clouds away. When my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back within my arms to stay. The castles of dreams we built together were the sweetest story ever told. In dreams they'll live again, sweetheart, when my blue moon again will turn to gold. When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow turns the clouds away. When my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back within my arms to stay, me and you. away. When my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back within my arms to stay. You'll be back within my arms to stay. Okay, thanks everybody. Of course, I always appreciate the donations, but most of all, I just appreciate you being here and staying connected. And we'll be back in about 18 minutes for the Fast Tempo Jam, 1/4 past the hour. So I'll see you then.